Good morning, everyone. So far, we've focused on structuring our web pages and formatting text. Today, we're tackling a crucial aspect of web content: tabular data. When you have information that naturally fits into rows and columns like product specifications, financial reports, or schedules, HTML tables are your best friend. They allow us to organize this data clearly and at its simplest, an HTML table is built with just a few tags. First, the table tag is your main container. Everything related to your table goes inside it. Within the table, you define rows using the less than tr greater than tag, which stands for table row. Each tr creates a new horizontal line in your table. Inside each row, you'll have cells. There are two types of cells. THDs are your header cells. They typically contain the labels or titles for your columns or rows. Browsers usually make them bold and centered by default. TD greater than. These are your standard data cells, holding the actual information. So, a very basic table would look like table with tr greater than inside, and then th and td greater than inside the trs. This gives you your fundamental grid of information. For more complex tables, HTML5 provides semantic tags to group different parts of your table. This is fantastic for readability, styling, and especially accessibility. Fed. This groups your table's header rows. It usually contains the th greater than elements that define your column headings. twe greater than. This is where the main data of your table goes. Most of your less than tr, greater than and te, greater than combinations will live here. Tfoot. This groups any footer content, often used for summaries, totals, or notes at the bottom of the table. Using these sections makes your table's structure explicit. Imagine a screen reader, user trying to understand a large table. These tags help them navigate directly to the headers, the main data, or the summary. Sometimes, a cell needs to span multiple columns or rows. That's where colspan and rowspan attributes come in. Colspan, if a th or td greater than needs to stretch horizontally across multiple columns, you add colspan equals ember to it. Rowspan, if a th or td greater than needs to stretch vertically down across multiple rows, you add rowspan equals ember to it. Finally, every table should have a caption tag. This provides a descriptive title or brief explanation for the entire table. Is placed immediately after the opening table greater than tag and is vital for accessibility, giving users context about the table's content before they dive into the data. And speaking of accessibility, remember to use the scope attribute on your th tags. Setting scope helps screen readers correctly associate data cells with their respective headers. By using these HTML table tags effectively, from the basic table to semantic sections, merged cells, and accessibility attributes, you can present complex tabular data in a clear, organized, and accessible way for all your users. Now, let's move on to our hands-on activity and build some tables.